We're having so many thoughts here right now. Like, aw, ghost, you're trampling the pretty flowers. I speculate that the plant is morning glories because the flowers were small and they're growing on a vine-like plant and they were open, or more open, when the sun was early. And now they're pretty much closed and trampled. But no, my other thoughts have gone now, but there were so many others I wanted to share. Oh, so I went on a road trip to St. Augustine. It was a lot of walking. It was okay. I went on a ghost tour. That was fun. I think I may have captured 4 questionable, possible, something strange in the pictures. 3 of them happened in the daylight, like the shocking daylight. The daylight that's super bright and really close and reflecting off of the ocean, kind of bright. And like you're taking pictures because you want pictures, but you can't see anything on your phone screen, especially when you leave your sunglasses in the car. And so you just take pictures, constantly. And you just hope for the best. It's in focus. You see something. Your finger isn't in the way. And there are many blurry pictures, but there are some gems. Everybody was over here before, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll just start recording, and it'll be super cool. You guys can just watch the dogs while I'm in between thoughts. And they all leave. And they all stand suspiciously off screen. Anyway, so we also saw dolphins. That was fun. I love dolphins. Which is so interesting because they are sea creatures with teeth, and usually sea creatures with teeth are terrifying. Oh, that's what I was thinking about. I was thinking about terrifying sea creatures. It's all coming back now. The anglerfish, isn't that what it's called? The one with the lantern on its face, and it lures you in, and they live in the depths. I saw this video recently about one rushing up on shore, and I was like, but this is a deep sea creature. Why? How did it make it to shore? Nothing ate it. It was terrifying. And then there's something about whales. Oh, we were recounting this memory that occurred several years ago. I'll tell you the story. So, we were on vacation in... I don't even know where we were. There was a beach. I'll have to confirm for the location later. But anyway, we had this float, and it was like a small boat. It could hold 2 people, probably. And I got in it, and I had one oar, and I pointed to my brother and I said, "Take me out to sea." So he pushed me from, like, we were in the water, or he got in the water and then pushed me out just exactly as I asked him to. And I was like, nice. So I kicked back in the little boat and I was like, this is kind of relaxing. And I was looking at the shore and I was like, dude, things are getting small over there. And I thought, well, it's fine. The tide will take me back. Yeah. That wasn't the direction the tide was flowing in, unfortunately. So I keep getting further and further out, and then my brother's like, Courtney, Mom says to come back because you can't touch over there. And I look at him, and he is neck deep in the water. And I was like, the tide, the waves, I'm gonna go back. I was still believing that it was gonna happen, and it was not happening. And then I was like, well, we need to figure this out, because if the tide isn't gonna take me back, then I gotta get back. So my sister took off running to go call somebody, whoever you call when something like this happens. And Mom tried to swim out to get me. Mom is a really good swimmer. She just floats forever. And she couldn't reach me. And I could see that. And I was like, I am far. And the people on the beach, they were so small. Let's see if I can give you a reference in the yard. They looked smaller than that little tree right there, but we're close. Still smaller than that. Like if you just say there to there, smaller than that. They were far away. I was very, 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 very far out in this inflatable boat. And I could swim and I could float, but my swimming is like dog paddling. I don't know how long I could have swam for. Had I fallen out. I don't know. Anyway, so Mom couldn't get to me, and other people were trying to get to me from the shore. Other people were swimming out and trying to get to me, and they couldn't because I was too far away. And so Mom revealed on this run through of this story this time, she's like, I was swimming out trying to get to you, and there was this huge black mass under the water, and it scared me. My mother never gets afraid of anything. You cannot scare her. It is impossible. And she was afraid of something huge under the water. And it was between me and her, and she couldn't swim out there. So she's trying to instruct me how to use the oar, because every time I used the oar, it just spun me in circles and spun me further out. And the whole time it was all happening, I was like, dude, we cannot panic. We have to stay focused, and we have to get to the shore. I was very basically calm. My hands were shaking, as they tend to do, and I was breathing like a lot. But I was not crying. So, I'm in the boat. And the waves aren't bad out there in that little boat. They were pretty steady. But there was this something that was poking the bottom of the boat. I don't know what it was, and I never found out. So Mom's trying to instruct me on how to use the oar to get myself back to the shore. So she instructs, I do exactly as she says. I end up back on the shore. I get to her, and we together get to the shore. She says now it happened differently. She says, I don't remember the ending, but I remember getting to her, and we both got to the shore. And it was once on, oh my gosh, Ghost, you're covered in slobber. Ew, get away from me, please. 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 Go, 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 go. And it was once on shore that I broke down and started crying. It's a scary time. I was afraid of boats for a long time after that. I only got over my fear of boats recently. Like, in the last few years. And now constantly I'm like, I want to go on a boat. Let's go on a boat. Not like a canoe. I don't want to go canoeing through alligator-infested waters. No, thank you. No, thank you. I don't like boats you can't get out of easily. Death traps. If you fall out of them because you're stuck in the boat. It's just, no. I think I'm thinking of a kayak, not canoe. Anyway, small boats. No. But I was all like, oh yeah, back in the day, the ancestors came from the old country and they risked everything. They sold off all of their stuff so that they could travel across the ocean to the new world of America. Now it's time to go back. And I was like really planning. And then recently I learned about squids and they're terrifying. I mean, should potentially giant squids stop me on my journey back? Maybe, because they're huge and terrifying and take on whales and stuff. I don't know. I'm conflicted. Why are you guys, oh, they're puking, that's why they're making those noises. That's gross. I'll spare you the looking that I just had to do. Thank you, Mina, for blocking that out. Oh, it's happening again. Anyway, sea creatures are scary, but should it stop you from journeying across the sea because you don't want to fly? Probably not. Let's just keep planning and see what happens. In the meantime, respect nature, because she rules. I'm sending you love. Bye!